Morning and welcome to a beautiful day in the Virgin Islands at Government Samuel Carry On. Every once in a while, a governor gets the chance to do something fantastic, a chance to change the course of the Virgin Islands and preserve a legacy, not only for himself, but for all Virgin Islanders. Today is one of those days. See, I've signed a lot of things as governor, but nothing gives me more pleasure than to set up a park system that will determine a legacy of preservation for all Virgin Islanders to see in perpetuity. I would like to take this time to thank especially Senator Samuel Carry On, who ushered these two important pieces of legislation through the legislature in order that we could get to this point today. There are so many pieces of land in the Virgin Islands, whether St. Thomas, St. John, St. Croix, and yes, Water Island, that we want to see preserved in perpetuity. And to do that, what we needed to do was to create the territorial park system of the Virgin Islands. Just like the federal park system that preserves such things as the Caneel Bay Trail, the Christiansted Fort, and other landmarks in the Virgin Islands, now the Virgin Islands will have a mechanism to do the same. So today, we're approving Bill number 34267 as well as 268, which allows us to take now over 30 properties in the Virgin Islands and put them into this park system, never to be developed, but to be preserved for hiking trails, nature preserves, and the like. And in addition to that, we are buying extra property. One specific property now in Frederickstead, where we will be able to preserve beach shoreline for campers from now into eternity. The Virgin Islands is a place with a lot of development. And as most of you know, I'm a pro-business, pro-development governor. But there are such places that should never be soiled with that of development, whether hotel or beach cove or whatever. One of those places is Maroon Ridge, right here on St. Croix. And since the 1980s, we have had a set aside that was by law in order for us to create a preserve and an easement for Crucians and Virgin Islanders alike to exist. Earlier this year, we made an action that notified the developer that we were taking over 1,000 acres for this such preserve. Today, we set up not only the Territorial Park Service, which will absorb this piece of property, but we also set up the board here at Government House. So today I'm naming board members, Honorable Jean-Pierre Oriol, Commissioner of DPNR, Mr. Calvert White, Commissioner of Sports, Parks, and Recreation, Mr. Khan Davis, whose family has also donated land to preserves before to the board, as well as Mr. Carlos Tessitore Jr. to the board. Each of these board members is significant, but I would like to say a special thank you to Mr. Carlos Tessitore, who brought it to our attention that this land was again on Maroon Ridge being sold, and worked tirelessly to make sure that we put in the correct documents. He worked very closely with Attorney David Bourne in order to get this done. I'd also like to pay special recognition to Commissioner Oriol, as well as my Chief of Staff, Carl Knight, who from day one said that this will be the legacy of the administration, the territorial park system of the Virgin Islands. So it gives me great pleasure to take my gubernatorial pen and sign these two pieces of legislation into law here before you today, creating the Virgin Islands' first territorial park system. I also would like to, at one time, so we can get right to work, sign into existence the board members and the trustees of this territorial park system. This law was written craftily so we could immediately have a quorum on this board and go to work. Yet we will be naming other board members to participate in this trustee of the territorial park system. So if you're interested, you can send your name in to Government House to the Office of the Legal Counsel here if you want to be considered for this position. Those other positions, I think there are 5 more positions, 3 more positions. They have to go to the legislature in order to be approved. So if you're interested, please send in your resume to do that. I don't think we're going to take questions today from the press, but we will make the press secretary available in order to answer questions or any more inquiries upon this. Like I said, we have over 30 pieces of property that we're ready to put into the park system now, and we will be purchasing additional properties in order to put it in. It's a great day for the Virgin Islands. And in doing this, we will also be setting aside monies to create hiking trails, biking trails, off-road, scenic preserves. All of this will be included. Not only does this give us this lifetime or award, lifetime treasure in terms of the park system, but it's also an added attraction to all the visitors that come here to the Virgin Islands. Once again, I'd like to thank you for joining us in this momentous occasion. Congratulate Senator Samuel Carrion on his leadership in bringing this to life, and hopefully we can do much more things in terms of adding preserves and land here in the Virgin Islands. Thank you and have a fantastic day.
Thank you, Bryan.
Thank you. Congratulations. Senator, good job.